depression, anxiety, PTSD, OCD, schizophrenia, dementia. Do these words scare you? This is mental illness. And this is a huge and a very important subject matter in the United States and all over the world currently. Look around you. Do you know 4 people? If you do, you know at least one person that suffers from mental illness. I personally have suffered from mental illness my entire life. I grew up in a family of Southern women who did not talk, did not speak of any different mental illnesses. If you were sad, you don't talk about it. If you were upset, you spent time in your room and you were quiet and you didn't talk about it. I, from the age of about 8 years old, suffered from horrible anxiety attacks and depression. I always felt really sad and I was like, what is wrong with me? I thought that I was different than everyone else and that no one could figure it out. I tried to talk to my mom about it several times and she was like, I don't know what's wrong with you. I tried to talk to my grandmother about it. My grandmother's like, there's no such thing as depression. There's no such thing as anxiety. You just need to go for a walk or something. Do something. I don't know. And that was always really hard for me because I always felt super alone. I was like, well, maybe it's me. I don't know. I then talked to different people, my friends, and found that the best route to take would be to talk to a counselor or a psychiatrist. So I did. I went and I found one, and I sat down and talked to her, and I was like, wow, okay, I feel better. I'm talking about my problems for once, and they suggested, medication. So I got on medication for depression, and it changed my life. So I'm here to tell everyone that it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to be on medication. Don't make those stigmas stick to you. You be your own person and you find your own health, your own happiness. And if that means to admit that you have a mental illness, well, do it. Don't be ashamed of who you are. I want to show the people out there what it feels like to have a mental illness. This is a box. It's totally empty. Nothing in the box. This is what it feels like when you have mental illness. You feel empty inside. Just a box with nothing. And being alone and feeling like nothing is a scary, scary feeling. So let's bring awareness. This is what we're here to do today. We're talking about how can we bring awareness? How can we make this situation better for the world around us? Because in all reality, it's one of the biggest problems in the world today. So some things we can do to make these matters better is let's speak about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk to our friends, our family. Let's talk about it. We're not going to be silent anymore. Stop being quiet about when you don't feel right inside. Talk to people. Let people know that you don't feel okay. That's okay to not feel okay. Trust me. Another thing you can do is to talk to other people about your personal experience. If you've had this weird bout with depression or anxiety attacks, and it's great to tell people about them. Tell people, like, this is what happened to me. And some people can say, hey, I can relate to you. Is that what it is? Is that an anxiety attack? Is that depression? Maybe I can fix myself. Maybe I can feel better also. It's great. It's great to share your personal stories and know that you're not alone and let people know that they're not alone as well. Another thing you could do is encourage kind words. Some people don't realize that they're not using kind words to people with mental illness. Some people are wondering, like my grandmother, she was saying, I don't know what's wrong with you. Those are not kind words. Even though she meant the best and she was trying to be sweet, we have to use kind words. We have to say, I may not understand your situation, but I'm here to help. I'm here to listen. I want to be a part of your life, and I want to be a part of your solution. And that's all we have to do. That's all we have to be is a part of the solution, a part of the answer. Regardless of how we feel or what we know or regardless of if we understand or not. Another thing we can do is we can volunteer. Volunteer at the local mental hospital. It'll help you bring awareness. It'll help you understand. It'll help you see that you're not alone. It's important to be there for people and just be a good listener. And that's what people need, a volunteer that will listen to them, that will understand them, and that'll just be there for them. So do it. Volunteer. It wouldn't hurt anything. Another thing is social media. Social media is such a huge thing these days. You could say anything on social media, and 100 million people will listen. So use social media as a platform. Use it to bring awareness. Let everyone on social media know that you are here. You are here to tell them about mental illness, and you are here to bring awareness and educate them. And that will bring numbers greatly. That'll let a lot of people be aware of mental illness. People that you don't even know, which is amazing. Another thing is just educate yourself. If you want to learn more, research. That's what the internet's for. Google it. Google's everywhere. Google will tell you everything. So Google it. And you could help. You could help people. You don't even know when you're helping people. It's amazing. I found this amazing quote by a guy named Matt Haig. He said, "Mental health problems don't define who you are. They are something you experience. You walk in the rain and you feel the rain. You walk, but more importantly, you are not the rain." I found that quote to be amazing. You have to remember that you are not the rain. According to hopkinsmedicine.org, people who commit suicide most people that have committed suicide have been diagnosed with a mental illness. And the United States has the highest rate of mental illness out of all the countries. That is scary. So that tells you right there, let's bring awareness. So today, I'm here to tell you and to ask you, please stop being quiet. It's not time to be quiet in this world. It's a scary world out there. Use your voice. Use that voice that you have to bring awareness. Bring awareness to mental illness. It's up to you to be somebody's hero. It's up to you to save a life. And you can do that by bringing mental illness awareness. Thank you so much.